Hello and welcome back to Mouse P.I. for Hire. And the last one, we were going through a lot just to get here. Let's see.
Customs has to be around here somewhere.
And I'm out of ammo, of course. Okay. I think I got that one right. Yeah.
Dead end. Or...
Okay. This is there. Not working. Some armor. I am hurting myself a lot here. Newspaper. One of the Mouseburg Herald newspapers takes a chaotic stab at the recent wave of missing reports. Despite the editorial disaster, it's playfully clear when it comes to vanishing rodents, mice are front page news, while others barely get a mention. Tragic, but apparently not that tragic. Okay. Short-term gains, long-term rot. That's the game. The captain and his fondue-loving pal XX are playing. Makes a man wonder what they see in the mirror.
Renewing the delivery agreement for an additional 14 days. Signed, the captain. And XX scribbled was cited in something that reeks of illegal fondue.
Lower your weapon!
Had me cornered. What a bunch of jerks. At least that's over. Okay. Now. Okay. They hand seasickness meds to some old world types like it's no big deal.
Some old world names. And a whole sack of prescriptions for seasickness meds. But why?
Okay. Got some dynamite. This is some funky music. Oh yeah. Over 100 shrews moved per shipment. Where did they go? What happens to them?
Sweet infinite feta. 100 shrews per shipment. That makes... What's that noise? It's coming from a pier.
I need help now. There you are. There's one of them.
Must be that secret meeting.
I didn't see this door.
Ooh, smells like every grandma's herbal tea. No wonder customs held them up. All right, let's bring Stilton his delicacies.
Okay, got some health back. Thank God. And some ammo. Now.
No fondue way. Captain is Captain Goddamn Sims. The cop of the year himself. So much for that. But the other guy must be the professor. Ugh, he's got that particular brand of the quite big affair egghead I'd rather forget. And here come their lackeys, walking in on me like, aw, hell. This case was like a bad haircut. Messy, uneven, and way over my head. I had to go back, think it through. Maybe even across.
Excuse me. But good golly, Batman, I was almost fuckered. Or like on the game, let's say, I was almost fondued.
The place was cleaning up nice. Clear as day, Curd hadn't lifted a finger. And clear eyes should keep my mouth shut before someone guessed who lit the match.
There.
And clear eyes should keep my mouth shut before someone guessed who lit the match.
Took me a minute to figure that out, but I got it. I did it. Well, okay. Ow. No sign of a health thing whatsoever. I'm just in pain now. Cheese matches. True flame.
Ah, son of a Buddha.
No press today. I'm busy.
There's some health.
Miles Kurd, big Mouse Party spokesperson. A pleasure.
That's Mr. Kurd. Let's act like we weren't raised by shrews. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm in the middle of...
Oh, watching other people do the actual work? Yeah, I can tell. Mr. Kurd, I'm investigating the unfortunate demise of one Betty Lynch. I have reason to believe your boss, mayoral candidate Milford Sawyer, knew her. Might even be useful in figuring out how she ended up dead.
And who the hell are you? I don't remember seeing you around the MPD headquarters. And I know all our good investigators.
Uh-huh. Our.
What was that?
Just a cough. Name's Jack Pepper, P.I. for hire. Not here on official business, just doing a favor for someone looking for closure. Thing is, this whole case has a, how do I put it? A spoiled way kind of stink. You might want to help me out before that smell starts sticking to you too.
Pepper. All right, fine. We're too close to the election for some half-baked accusations to start fouling up the campaign. Shoot your shot.
Already did. So was Sawyer close to Betty in any way?
No chance. Maybe they clinked glasses at some movie fundraisers, but that's it. I'm the one riding shotgun in Sawyer's inner circle. If there was more, I'd know.
Could he have kept it quiet? You know, to avoid the kind of scandal that might make a mouthpiece cry at night.
Watch your tongue, Pepper. When you're a public figure like Milford, small-time celebs show up whether you want them or not, hoping to ride your coattails. Doesn't mean there's more to it than that.
Oh, see, that's funny because I got pictures. Betty rubbing elbows with BMP officials. Real cozy, real not accidental.
Yeah, because she was always circling our parties like some fame-hungry hawk. Same as every starlet and wannabe socialite looking for a headline. But trust me, no one in the party worth their salt would mix business with that.
Sounds like you had a personal gripe with Betty, Mr. Curd. Is there something I should...
Listen, Pepper Shaker, I don't like where this is going, so I'm giving you one last polite suggestion. Piss off. Grilling's over.
But it's still kind of smoky in here.
Get the hell out of my yard!
Well, that went about as smooth as a brick through a windshield. Lucky I still had my teeth. And plenty left to chew on.
John told me the guy had an ex and a kid. They deserve the truth. The stiff on the city heights is a different shrew.
Heated ash, he said. Right. Yeah, I don't know. What the hell? Oh. Oh, Lord.
I can't believe he tried it. Why would you try it? It sounded good even whenever he talked about it. Okay. Well, I did everything that I needed to do, side quest and all.
Feels like a dead end leading to a burning dumpster. Maybe Vivian can make sense of the mess.
One of the Mouse P.I newspapers reports the outrageously false accusation of blue cheese abuse against Steve Bedell. The famed edition of Mousy Mystique have been dropped with no further inquiry. Bando expressed outrage, declaring, "I keep my nose clean unless we're talking sharp cheddar." The motorician, an old friend of mine, let me see the body in the dental records. You sure it's the victim? He's older than overage Bree. It's the one they scraped off the pavement. Says so on the toe tag. One thing was certain, the poor soul lying there on the ice wasn't John True. Who did it and why, I couldn't say, but I had one more stop to make.
Sup, Jack?
Here are your, cheese sticks. They smell a little funny, don't they?
Oh, you know, they're from abroad. They've got this herb mix, you know. Sharpens the aftertaste. Takes a bit of connoisseurship to appreciate it, but it really pleases the palate.
You know, funny, I never took you for a cheesehead.
Well, because I'm not. I just need something to calm my nerves from time to time. It helps me with my speeches.
Yeah, sure it does.
Jack, I'm no saint. You of all people should know. But if someone tries to sell you that they are, don't trust them.
About that Azure burger.
The Azuro Burgero? Did it work, Jack?
Sure did.
You took a bite, you rascal, didn't you?
Sure did.
So, how'd it taste?
Well, it tastes like, how do I put it? Like, after a 7-day cheese bender, you went straight to the filthiest part of the docks, took a massive dump, jarred it, and left it in the sun to rot. And then someone, let's say a crazy uncle or something, came along, saw it and thought, hey, I'm gonna pour some cranberry juice in there and stir it with a stick. It should definitely reek even more. And well, they did it.
This has happened to you at some point, right?
Yes, it has.
Okay. I'm gonna leave the Azuro Burgero in the rough drafts then.
John, what the hell?
Oh, so you found that fish?
John, what the actual hell?
Easy, Jack. Now, I know it could have been a little tough.
Could have been, John. Could have been.
I mean, sure, it's a little pungent, but still, it's just a fish.
I fought in the war, John. I watched mice shredded by shells. 2 weeks, John. 2 weeks in no man's land, living on mud, blood, and rainwater. They gassed us, John. Heavy clouds lingering over the trenches, and that sound. Oh, that sound like gas. Gas. Gas! So I know hard, John. I know hell, and I know horrible. But this... I cannot smell this, John. There ain't no coming back from this, John. Calm. I am calm now. But, John, never, and I say never, ask me to do a favor like that ever again. Capiche?
Did he just say a fish?
You ever wonder...
I don't wonder. I do.
Yeah, but do you ever stop and think about your, you know, stellar career?
Jack, I live it. What is your point?
Well, see, you wrote that big expose back in the day, right? Toppled one of the mob families.
Yes, Jack. I was there.
Right. So now, the family's gone. Out of the picture, but suddenly we got these hitmen popping up out of thin air, just poof, and somebody drops. They're silent, efficient, and deadly.
So, What of it?
Well, makes me wonder. What if the other families saw an opportunity, figured, why get our hands dirty? So, they erect a, firm. A company to offload their dirtiest work, like a, Real Murder LLC, you get me? What I mean is, you did something good, but maybe the mob, they made something better. For them, worse for us.
I sincerely hope it's those 5-cent novels speaking. They're clearly frying your brain.
Maybe. But what a way to go.
I don't know. Maybe? Yeah, I did it. Okay. Now, I think Vivian's in my apartment. Okay, there she is.
So, any progress on the case, Monsieur Pepe?
Yeah, and it reeks worse than the brie I left sitting in the fridge.
I don't see a fridge.
Exactly. But I did cross paths with Mr. Kurd.
And?
And he clammed up quicker than a marina shellfish in a cheese storm. Still, I found out that while Betty got close to Sawyer, she, well, how do I put it? She befriended Kurd as well, but...
Yes? Quick, out with it.
See, here's where it gets kooky. Like real kooky. Kurd spoke of her like she was nothing more than a bottom-of-the-barrel wench, and then out of the blue cheese he threatens to slap me with a lawsuit like I'm some snooty millionaire.
That is vital information indeed.
Could be. At least I know where to go to next. You see, Kurd's got dirt close to home. Literally. So that's where I'm heading.
So, you're leaving town, Mr. Pepper?
Just for a little while.
Good. Go do your thing. I'll poke around here and there. I have a few friends in, let's say, mid to high places. You take care, Mr. Pepper.
Oh, I will.
Okay. The crooked cops and these crazy squints from the old world are in it together. The one called Z Pepper shakes hands with none other than the shining star of the force, Captain Sims.
I better bring Corny up to speed before I wade into the muck.
Excuse me. They hand off seasickness meds to some old world types, like it's no big deal. Short-term gains, long-term rot. That's the game. The captain and his fondue-loving pal XX are playing. Makes a man wonder what they see in the mirror. Over 100 shrews moved per shipment. Where do they go? What happens to them? The crooked cops are on to me.
Tangled as hell.
Ask Miles Kurd about Betty Lynch, and he's either tight-lipped or vulgar. There's much more under the rind there, something he doesn't want surfacing.
Finally, a countryside case.
Miles Kurd insists Betty and Milford Sawyer were nothing but casual, just a friendship, just an evening.
Interesting.
Okay.
So what exactly did you do at Tinsel's to get your glamorous behind kicked to the curb?
Kicked? Please. I left on my own terms. Nose high, tail swaying, not a single boot print on my rear.
Well, either way, there must have been a reason.
Oh, I don't know. Ridiculous overtime? Zero artistic integrity? The occasional wandering hand? Oh, a paycheck so thin I could roll a cheese stick with it? Pick your poison.
Surely those ain't the only reasons, right? Sounds like you got a soft spot for the place.
You are persistent, aren't you, Mr. Pepper? Fine. Tinsel's wasn't just a job. It was an experience, a lifestyle. You didn't just make movies. You took life by the handful, gave it a good shake, and spilled every last drop onto the screen. It was about skirting the edge of what's safe, what's appropriate, about grabbing what you wanted and never blinking. And me, I never blinked.
So, you partied too hard and got yourself in trouble.
I partied just enough. Though, in hindsight, my just enough might have been a little much for the wussies. But without those parties, I'd never have met half the dazzling souls I did. I'd never have met Betty.
Who might still be breathing if not for all that skirting the edge.
You implying something, Mr. Pepper?
Me? Imply? Never. I just connect the dots.
Well then, connect them elsewhere. You're sniffing around the wrong mouse hole.
Yeah.
Jack! Avast me hearty. How was the bay? Hmm?
Stinky.
Yes. Well, the place could use, as the forefathers would say, a touch of gentrification. But did you find anything useful?
I did. The cops are neck deep in the shrew racket, dunked like a breadstick in a bowl of melted mozzarella.
That spells trouble. Either for us or the shrews. What else did you come across?
Well, looks like there was some kind of a deal between the cheeseleggers and the ringleader of the crooked cops. Goes by Sims.
Captain Sims?
One and the same.
Terrible news indeed. We need to tread carefully from here on out.
That ain't all. There was this scientist of sorts there. The way he carried himself rubbed me all wrong, and not in the good way. This ain't your run-of-the-mill trafficking ring, Cornelius. I can feel it in my gut. Either that, it's something that I had for lunch. Either way, something much darker is going on.
You have to dig deeper, Jack. Little lives depend on it.
You don't need to remind me. With the cheeseleggers in play, the cops likely headed for the wetlands. That's where I'm going.
Good. Get some solid evidence, and we'll get to the bottom of this in no time. Hard evidence, Jack. Harder than a diamond-laced grana padano.
Alright, so that was it. That's all the time I got for this episode. We did a lot. We went and we found all the side quests. We found more side quests and did the mission at the other place. And we found Stinky Cheese. What a wonderful time. But with that being said, always remember that my name is Jack the Mellow, and to keep it mellow, and if not to, Jack that mellow, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!